Don't forget to put the ball in after the vibes. I got a question for everybody, man. Sixer fans, should the Sixers make Joel Embiid sit out for the rest of the season? After losing to the Toronto Raptors without, I believe, 3 to 2 of their starters, including Brandon Ingram, they lost at the end of the game with the big three, Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey playing for the Sixers. It's very embarrassing, and I don't even know where to start when it comes to that. In my opinion, I think the season is a total dud. It's over, and they need to sit him, let him get his off-season surgery, and go from there. Now, the other topic of this video is Kevin Durant is in the 30,000-point club, which he's the 8th player in NBA history to accomplish this, which is a big deal. You know, I got to give credit when credit is due. Kevin Durant, I might feel some type of way when it comes to him going to the Warriors and playing with Steph Curry, leaving Westbrook, playing with Steph Curry, playing with Green, playing with Klay Thompson in their prime, and got multiple championships with that team. A team that was, oh my gosh, you talk about an all-star team. That's definitely an all-star team. Is Kevin Durant a top 10 player of all time? So that's the other question. So first question is, I'm gonna answer that when it comes. I'm gonna answer the first question. Should Joel Embiid sit out? Should the Sixers try to get Joel Embiid to sit out for the rest of the season? Yes, they need to. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that can happen is it can get worse. Whatever his injury is with his knee, the torn meniscus that he's trying to recover from, it could definitely get worse. I could see that, say we get on a crazy run and we get into the play-in tournament and we the 8th seed and we go against the Cavaliers the first dang on round. What is the point? What is the honest point of being a play-in team and being an 8th seed or a 7th seed? What's the point? Like, the whole point of us winning the whole point of the NBA season for me, being a diehard Sixer fan, is to win a championship. Knowing that Paul George ain't the same, knowing that Tyrese Maxey can't do it all by himself, Jeremy McCain's out for the season, and Joel Embiid's playing on one leg, trying to do it all. And it's just like, it sucks, man, because there's not, like, this season is done. Like, this season for the Sixers is done. Not happening anytime soon. Yeah, the Sixers ain't winning no championship this year, man. It's a wrap. As an optimistic, delusional Sixer fan, I love the Sixers. I cover the Sixers every single game. I go live almost every game. As a delusional Sixer fan, I thought the Sixers had an honest chance of winning a championship if Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey and Paul George stay healthy. I thought we had an honest chance. Hello. You know what I mean? I feel like, all right, so when it comes to the Celtics, right? We beat the Celtics on Christmas Day in Boston. I know it's regular season. I understand that. You know what I mean? I understand that. But at the same time, we beat them in Boston, and Joel Embiid was destroying them. Tyrese Maxey had a solid game. Paul George played actually pretty well. So I think we could beat him if he was healthy, but there's something missing with this team. It's different than just being healthy. We're not mentally healthy, meaning we don't have the it factor. We don't have the championship mindset to contend for a championship this year. This year is honestly just over for the Sixers. Even if the Sixers were healthy, I don't think they could beat the Boston Celtics no matter what. And that's why I'm pretty much saying the Philadelphia 76ers should just let Joel Embiid sit out. I'm walking the trail right now. I'm walking in the snow. I'm going to show y'all. This is the trail right here. Snowing outside. But yeah, they should just let Joel Embiid sit out and try to possibly get a top 6 pick so we can have the first round pick, because if it's not a top 6 pick in this draft, the draft pick goes to the Thunder. So maybe once they not in series, get healthy. Yeah. In a series, I don't know. It could go either way because I could sense weakness in Boston Celtics. But to be honest with you, it just, they don't have the mindset. The Sixers don't. The whole team don't got the mindset. The Sixer team, and I'm outside. That's why it's kind of windy right now. I'm outside walking this trail, but the Sixers just don't got the mindset. And I'm gonna get to the Kevin Durant question sooner than later. I'm just trying to answer this first question about the Sixers because I am a diehard Sixer fan. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. On this channel, I cover the Philadelphia 76ers and I cover the Philadelphia Phillies, and sometimes I cover like random basketball news. Like if it's like a big trade or something like that, I'll cover that as well. But I don't see us doing anything. And you want to know the biggest reason? It's not even Joel Embiid's health at this point. Because I feel like Joel Embiid can still get you 25 points a game, even on one leg. My biggest factor of us not being a contender is Paul George. Paul George is the biggest reason. Paul George is not showing up in any games. Paul George is like literally the most overrated superstar that I have ever watched play basketball. Like hands down. This Paul George that we got right now, you know, it's just not good enough. What's up, bro? What's up, Pinky P? Paul George is just not good. Everybody in the building, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We cover the Sixers and we cover the Phillies. But the first question, should we sit out Joel Embiid for the rest of the season? Because I feel like this season is over. And then we're going to talk about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, to me, is all-time great. Is he a top 10 player of all time? He is the 8th player to score 30,000 points in a game. I mean, not in the game. Oh, my gosh, in the game. In his career. If he scored 30,000 points in a game, oh, my gosh, he'd be the greatest of all time. But listen. So let's name the players that got 30,000. So we got Michael Jordan right off the top of my head. Wilt Chamberlain, Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, Karl Malone, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and LeBron James. And Kevin Durant's the last. So there's only 8 players in NBA history that scored 30,000 points in their career. And does he rank in the top 10 in your opinion? Do you put a Kevin Durant in your top 10? And I'm going to go down the list in no particular order because this is a hard list to come up with. When you talk about all-time great top 10 players, I got Michael Jordan number 1. Well, he's number 1 definitely. LeBron James number 2. Kareem is number 3. And then this is where it starts to get spooky. I don't know. You got Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, Tim Duncan, Steph Curry, right? Those are no specific order. Do you put Kevin Durant above any of those players? Do you put Kevin Durant over, and Bill Russell? Bill Russell's in my top 10. Do you put Kevin Durant over Steph Curry? Do you put him over Tim Duncan? Do you put him over Larry Bird? Do you put him over Wilt Chamberlain? Do you put him over Kobe Bryant? Do you put him over Magic Johnson? I don't know if I put Kevin Durant over any of those players, bro. I'm going to keep it real. Look, Tim Duncan is definitely in my top 10. Bill Russell is in my top 10. Kobe Bryant is in my top 10. R.I.P. to Kobe. I love Kobe. Wilt Chamberlain, definitely. R.I.P. to Wilt Chamberlain. He in my top 10. Who do you push out of your top 10 to put KD in your top 10? I don't know how you can do that. Do you think Embiid is better than Jimmy Butler? You talking about Jimmy Butler? When it comes to Jimmy Butler, yeah, I think Joel is better than Jimmy Butler overall, especially when healthy. But the problem is Joel Embiid ain't never healthy. So it's like I said in the beginning of the video, I think they should probably they need to sit Joel Embiid down and just whatever surgery he needs to get, let this man get surgery. Because, But I will say this. Jimmy Butler has accomplished more when it comes to getting further in the playoffs. But if I had to choose a team to build around, like if Joel, I know I keep saying if healthy, I got Joel Embiid over Jimmy Butler. But like I said, Jimmy Butler has that dog. Jimmy Butler turns into Jimmy Buckets when he gets into the playoffs, and his game goes to a whole nother level. Nope, he's front runner being with one team is worth more. LeBron. Yeah, LeBron. I love LeBron though. Look, I don't got, try to not cuss so much because my kids be on the lives. Try not to cuss too much on the lives if you can help it. I still can't believe the Sixers with Embiid, Pinky P, Maxey lost to the Raptors. That's what I'm saying. I forgot about Jacob. Yup, they didn't have Jacob. They had RJ Barrett, Brandon Ingram, and Jacob. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's why I'm saying the Sixers need to sit him down for the whole season. The Sixers need to hold back Joel Embiid from himself. Like, there's no reason why Joel Embiid should be playing. The season is over with. The only thing you can do is only thing that can happen right now is Joel Embiid getting hurt even more. And then what are we trying to do in the offseason? We're trying to trade Joel Embiid in the offseason, right? Am I correct or am I wrong? Or are we trying to trade Joel? Well, look, we got to trade Paul George first. That's the number one. We better not trade Joel Embiid before we trade Paul George. Paul George got to be traded first. But my whole thing is this. Joel Embiid, he has to get a surgery now. Let him get healed. Don't let this man play no basketball. Good thing the Olympics ain't happening so he don't hurt himself. And then go from there. But I feel like they need to sit him out. We lost to a Raptors team that only had 16 wins in the season. We lost to a Raptors team that didn't have 3 of their starters. We lost to a Raptors team that's not good. And we had our so-called big three. Another question is, I feel like this is the worst big three of all time. Like, honestly, it really is to me. I really wish the Sixers would have got Kevin Durant over Paul George. They should have made a trade. Instead of signing PG, they should have traded some first-round picks and try to get KD. KD, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid would have been nasty. Even at KD's age, KD's still giving you 25 points a game easy. You know what I mean? So I would have liked us to go for, if you wanted a veteran player, Daryl Morey and Nick Nurse, you should have went and traded for Kevin Durant. Yes, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. It is what it is. You're trying to win a championship. But for you to go after a player, to sign a player to a max that ain't doing a dang on thing for your team is bullcrap to me. Like, you should have, like, because you know they want veteran champ, like, they want veteran player, all-star player. Why'd you go after Paul George? Like, why? Like, what? Like, you should have just went after Jimmy Butler. Not Jimmy Butler. Yeah, Jimmy Butler. You should have went after KD or Jimmy Butler. Why would you sign Paul George? I would have traded with the Heat and be like, yo, I don't want to sign Paul George. The reason why the Clippers didn't sign Paul George. Like, listen, there's a reason why the Clippers didn't sign Paul George, y'all. I still can't believe the Sixers with Embiid, Pinky. Yeah, I read that. From Cleveland, yes, sir. No love lost, never. Yeah. Biggest mistake was PG pickup. Yeah. Would you trade Embiid? Yes. Yes. I would trade Embiid. He needs a new look. He needs a new scenery. I've been said that. Like, I don't want to trade Embiid. There's a difference between wanting to and would I. We have to. He hasn't. This man hasn't been healthy, bro. We got to. And what you want to return? Yeah. I don't know. If I could trade Joel Embiid, I don't know, bro. An up-and-coming young player and a couple of first-round picks, if we even get that. I don't know. I don't know at this point because he's injury. He has an injury. He's going to get another bro. He about to get another surgery, bro. What can we get back for him? But he has to sit out now and heal up. This season is done. Why are you forcing this man to play? I understand he getting paid the big bucks. But you trying to get the most you can get out of him right now. Why don't you sit him out for the rest of the season and then go from there? You sit him out for the rest of the season and then he gets his surgery and then you trade him in the offseason to a team for the highest bidder. You know where I think he's going to end up going? I don't know the Lakers' first round picks and all that. I think he's going to the Lakers. I could see him going to the Knicks. I could see him going somewhere. I hope we trade him to the the Western Conference. But it don't even freaking matter, bro. Like, you got to get something from Joel Embiid because he's not doing it. He's not going to get us a championship. Like, I hate to say the hard truth, but Joel Embiid's not going to get us a championship. He needs to be like he got to go to a team like the Warriors, with somebody that has, like with Steph Curry. He needs to go to a team like that, bro. He can't win in Philly. He can't win in Philly, man. This is not the town that he can win in. I'm sorry. I hate to say that. I'd rather have Brandon Ingram over. Yeah, I'd rather have Brandon Ingram over Pinky P. Why did they trade? Why did they not trade, but sign Pinky P, Podcast P, Paul George, and not think it through, bro? Like, you should have just traded some trade assets to go get a KD or somebody like that. Have to eliminate. Yeah, but you got to get the PG contract off the books. Like, you can't just trade Joel and then don't get rid of Paul George, especially if you're trying to be a contender in the East. Like, we're not getting past the Boston Celtics. We're not getting past the Cavs. We're not getting past any of the teams in the East right now. We lost to the Raptors without 3 of their starters, bro. Like, we're not going nowhere, bro. This team is a pretender. And I hate to say that. And people are going to say, oh, you hating on the Sixers. Man, I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it factual. I watch almost every Sixer game. I do a play-by-play for almost every Sixer game. And what I have seen from the Sixers is just straight up, oh, man, terrible. Because if you think about it, you just paid Paul George. You just paid Joel Embiid. And you just paid Tyrese Maxey. But Tyrese Maxey's not really in the conversation because I think Tyrese Maxey, yeah, he had a bad game against the Raptors. He had a terrible game, probably his worst game of his career. But he's still Tyrese Maxey. He's still young. And it sucks that you got a player playing on one leg giving you 27 points. Then he turns the ball over the last play of the game. He had a wide open three, and he turned down the wide open jumper to try to drive in and go behind his back like he's a point guard, and then he turns the ball over, and then we wondering why we lost the game because we have our big man thinking he's a dang on point guard. You're not Kevin Durant. Stop trying to play like Kevin Durant. You're a 7'2" center. You know what I'm saying? That has crazy skill. Not hating on the skill. But why are you trying to go behind your back when we only got one shot to tie or go in front, and you go behind your back and you turn the ball over and the game is over? Like, come on. It's something like it's in you. It's either in you or it's not in you to be a winner. So, and then when you can't depend on Tyrese, because Tyrese was bricking for chicken all game. So you can't depend on him for last night's game, and you dang sure can't depend on Paul George. Paul George is, bro, I'd rather have Tobias Harris over Paul George, bro. Like, real talk. And again, another question, if you are a Sixer fan or Phillies fan, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I go live for almost every Sixer game. I'm going to be going live for the Phillies. On this channel, we cover the Sixers and we cover the Phillies, and we cover basketball news that's big. You know what I mean? I think the KD 30,000 piece nugget for his career is amazing. He's the 8th player all time that scored 30,000 points in his career. So shout out to KD, man. One of my favorite players. I liked him out of college. Played for the Texas. And I remember when they drafted, what's his name? Bodum? Bodum? The center. I forgot his name, but he got hurt. He was a beast in college too, but I liked the KD in college, and I thought KD was the best pick because I just wanted KD. I thought KD was a monster. You know what I mean? And him coming out of Texas, I was like, yo, whoever passes on KD, we're going to see what happens. But, you know, it sucks that, I think his name is Odom, that he was the first overall pick in that draft, but he had knee issues in the NBA. And I think if he didn't have knee issues, I think he would have been, I don't want to say he would have been the next Shaq. I'm not going to say he would have been the next Shaq. I'm not going to go that far. But if y'all remember Odom's, what's his name? Oh, Greg Oden, yeah. Greg Oden. If Greg Oden didn't mess up his knees, I think he could have been great. That's just my honest opinion, yo. I could be wrong, but I still don't think he would have been greater than KD. I seen the potential in KD because he could get you on the outside. He had he could facilitate a little bit in college. He was a assassin scorer like Kobe Bryant. He could score on any level. He could post you up. And his defense is underrated. You know what I mean? I'm not saying KD could guard the center position, but he can guard 1 through 4. And depending on who the 5 is, he can guard the 5. You know what I'm saying? The Sixers been putting Yabusele at the 5 position. He can guard Yabusele. You know what I mean? Sixers and Embiid need to part ways. Every year, it gets worse for Embiid. You ain't lying, bro. Facts. Facts. Tobias and PG are the same player. Man, I would choose Tobias over PG, bro. Like, I really would. I can't stand, look, I'm not saying I hate the ball. I don't hate nobody in the world. You know what I mean? I ain't letting no hate get me out, not keep me from getting to the promised land, getting to heaven when I'm no longer here. I'm not letting it happen. But I dislike watching Paul George in a Sixer uniform, bro. Like, I really dislike watching Paul George in a Sixer uniform. Because this man just got a contract, bro. This is his first year of the contract, and this man is cooked. We got 3 more years of this. How the heck we gonna trade Paul George, bro? We could trade Joel Embiid because Joel Embiid can still get you 25 points on one leg. But how you gonna trade Paul George? Tobias better than PG. Yeah, I would pick, yeah. Real tough defensively. Yeah. Podcast P shaking my head. Yo, real talk, bro. Podcast P is at it again. He probably made another, he probably was on his podcast talking. Yeah, my team is struggling. We got to get it together. No kidding, Sherlock Holmes. No kidding, Sherlock Holmes. No kidding, Sherlock Holmes. Our team is absolutely trash because you took, oh, there's a deer right there, y'all. Let me show y'all real quick. Because I'm outside right now. Hold on, let me show y'all this real quick. Y'all see the deer? The deer looking right at me, y'all. If it attacks me, tell my mom I love her. Tell my wife I love her. Tell my kids I love her. Look, you see that deer, y'all? He looking at, I think he got antlers. I'm not sure. Look, let me see. Keep my eye on it. Keep my eye on the dang on deer. You know what I mean? I don't know why it's out this dang on early. It's still, yeah, that's a deer right there. Yeah, man. I gotta keep my eyes out, man. I gotta keep my eyes out, man, because every time I walk this trail, it's always something, man. Always something. I seen a big buck go across. Look, he looking at me. Look, he's staring me down. He's staring me down like he want a problem. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. He's staring me down like he want a problem. Hold on. Hold on. Look, I don't know what he doing. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, Pinky P is just a jump shot shooter. Yeah. And that's another thing. He can't break nobody down off the dribble and none of that. Like, I'm so over this, bro. As a diehard Sixer fan, I'm so over this bull crap, man. It's so old to me. I'm repeating myself every single live when it comes to PG. And I don't even know how. See, this is why I always try to tell people. There's a difference between analytics, because you got to go by analytics somewhat, and just in the eye test. The eye test and getting somebody's mental. You ain't going to really know someone's mental completely, but you could know how they play. How they play, you can kind of sense what type of player they are. Let me tell you this, right? I'm going to give you a perfect example. RIP to one of the greatest players of all time, Kobe Bryant. The one thing about Kobe Bryant in his prime, right? And I witnessed this being a Sixer fan in 2001. I witnessed this throughout his whole career, Kobe Bryant. Mind you, I respected Kobe Bryant's game. I didn't like Kobe Bryant when it came to him playing against the Sixers because he always cooked us. He always cooked us. Not that I didn't like Kobe, I just didn't like him cooking my Sixers. But Kobe Bryant, when the game is on the line, what does Kobe Bryant do? Kobe Bryant gets into Super Saiyan mode. Kobe Bryant gets into Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, whatever he does, bro, he goes to another level. He's clutch and all that. Hi, what's going on, Shane? He's clutch, bro. When it comes down to PG, this man just on the dang on basketball. He's running across the dang on trail. He just going, look, PG just getting the paycheck, y'all. Paul Paul George is getting a paycheck, man. He does not care about the Sixers. He does not care about winning. And I'm just being honest, bro. I hope the best. I hope the best for any player in the NBA. Go get all the money you can get. But don't get it from my Sixers, man. I'm trying to win a championship. I never seen the Sixers win a championship. The last time the Sixers won was 1983. Julius Erving, Moses. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the last time we won, bro. I didn't get the witnesses. I wasn't even thought of when they won their last championship. It's bullcrap what we got going on. PG checked out. He rich. Yeah, he rich. He did see. I saw Soft Embiid mess up last night and was not surprised. Yeah, the problem is like this, and that's another thing. I had a video. Was it yesterday or the day before? I said I hope the owner sells the team. I hope the owner sells the team. I hope that the owner of the Eagles buys the team. But he probably ain't. He don't want to be contaminated by the by a whole bunch of losing. You feel me? He might not want to be contaminated by a whole bunch of losing. But let me tell you this right now. As a Sixer fan, we got to start all the way over. We got to start from the very beginning. Meaning, we might not be able to get rid of the owner because he's the owner, right? But the GM has to go. Everybody has to go. Some of the players have to go. And it sucks because it's just like you wasting early prime Tyrese Maxey. You wasted Joel Embiid's prime because you didn't get nobody around him besides Ben Simmons. And Ben Simmons gave up on the team. You wasted, and another thing, you wasted Allen, well, not like he wasted his career because he's still an all-time great, Allen Iverson. But we couldn't even build around Allen Iverson. We couldn't even build a championship around Allen Iverson. The best player AI played with is who? Mutombo, maybe. R.I.P. to Mutombo. Who else? Can't say Raja Bell. Was it Chris Webber? And Chris Webber wasn't the same player when he came. Like I don't know. I just feel like this team is just like, is lost, bro. Eric Snow. I don't know if Eric Snow is the second best player. He was a very good point guard facilitating, but I don't think Eric Snow is the second best player. I would choose Mutombo over him. I would choose Chris Webber. Even Chris Webber was, even though he wasn't the same Chris Webber, I would choose him over Eric. But I like Eric though. Aaron McKee, who you gonna choose? Like, it's a shame. And then the Sixers, when it comes to Joel Embiid, like, you just drafted wrong, man. I just feel bad. To keep it real. I just feel bad. And it's a shame because, like, people want to say, oh, Joel Embiid's this, Joel Embiid is that. Man, this bull's straight. He's an all-time great player in Sixer history. I give it to him. But the problem is they didn't build around him. Another problem is he don't have the it factor. He don't got the it factor, bro. Like, as much as he's talented offensively and defensively in his prime, Joel Embiid just doesn't have the it factor. And we have to trade him. This offseason, he has to be traded, bro. I'm 17. How good were the Sixers 17? Shoot. 17 years ago. Hold on, I'm trying to think. That's Allen Iverson days. I'm trying to think, bro. You taking me a little bit back, a little bit. Back in 2008, were we good? We haven't been good in a while, bro. We was a playoff team, but the last time we went to the finals was 2001. I'm just keeping it real with you, bro. The Sixers been good enough to get to the playoffs probably a couple of times, but the problem is that's not good enough. That's not winning championships. We in the business of winning championships. So it's just like, you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we get to the playoffs, but we honestly didn't have a real honest chance of doing anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Again, quick question again, and I'm gonna get off this live. About Joel Embiid, we should sit him out. That's my final answer with that. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. And where do you put Kevin Durant in the all-time list, y'all? Do y'all put him? Hold on. Do y'all put Kevin Durant above? All right. So look, Just the first two is the only two that I got in their specific order, y'all. I got Michael 1, 2, LeBron. So we got 7 spots. We got Kareem. Oh, I got Kareem number 3. Right? So I got Michael 1, LeBron 2, Kareem 3. The rest of the list is up in the air. So you can say Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, Steph Curry, Bill Russell. Who do you take out this top 10 to put KD? I think KD is like the 11th or 12th best player. I don't think he's a top 10 player. As much as I love KD. I don't know if I could put him in the top 10. I don't know if I could put him in the top 10. I don't know. KD is top 15. Murray is responsible for this. Yeah, Murray is 100% responsible for this, bro. Like I said earlier in the live, if you're going to go for a big name player and you don't, look, you're going to have to give up something to get something. I don't care, bro. There's a reason why Paul George was a free agent and the Clippers said, nah, we're not giving you that max contract. We're not giving it to you, bro. We seen that you're not the same player. We see that you don't really care about winning. You're just picking up a paycheck. You know what I mean? They didn't give him the max. Why? See, the Sixers don't want to make the sacrifice. You should have traded for Kevin Durant. You should have went go big or go home. Don't go like, oh, I'm going to just do the easy. We don't got to give up no trade assets. No, bro. If we had to sacrifice a couple of first-round picks or whatever, so be it, bro. So be it. I went Bob Myers. KD is top 10. Yeah, I'm top 15. Yeah, I think he is. I think that too. He has rings and knows what he's doing. Yep. Shane Butler, me too. Yeah. That'd be nice. Anything to make us win, man. I'm just tired of freaking losing, man. Tired of losing. Tired of freaking losing, man. And I just want Joel Embiid to sit his behind down. Like, Joel Embiid. Look, I know you don't know me personally, Joel Embiid. I hope the best for you, bro. I think you should request a trade. I think you should say, you should be done for the season. And be like, yo, I got to get surgery. Just be like, yo, my knee hurt too bad. I got to get surgery. Go get the surgery. Go get traded to the highest bidder. To whoever wants Joel Embiid. We get what we can get for him and go from there. When it comes to Paul George, the same thing goes with him. No, let him say he got an injury, bro. Let him say he got an injury. He out for the season. Let him sit out, man. Let his behind sit out even more than Joel Embiid. Let them both sit out, right? And have Paul George. You know what we can do? And have Paul George do his podcast. He can report on the Sixers. Do interviews with Jared McCain for the rest of the season. Joel Embiid, they can start a whole new podcast. Joel and Podcast P together. You know what I mean? Start a podcast and talk about what's going on and why the Sixers are so bad or whatever they want to talk about. You know what I mean? And then in the offseason, you got to make sure you get rid of Daryl Morey. Make sure he's gone. Get a whole new GM. You said Bob Myers. Make him be the GM or whatever. And get the job done. Trade them both. So who you going to get for Matt? Hold up. But to be honest, we need to sell this team. Yeah. Y'all should have traded Embiid for Cat. Man. The only problem is we couldn't trade Joel Embiid because his contract didn't start. His new contract, we just signed him to a new contract, so we couldn't trade him. But for Cat right now, yeah, Cat looking real good right now. I think Joel Embiid's a better player overall when he was in his prime, but obviously he's not the same. So, yeah, Cat right now is better than Joel probably right now. But even on one leg, Joel Embiid's giving you 27 points. I'm not trading. And Maxey, I'm not trading Maxey. Yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't trade Maxey. I wouldn't trade Jared Butler. But if someone offered me something really good, I'm trading Jared Butler. I would. Because what I would choose, I would try to get, I would go big, man. Go get me a little mellow ball. Trade Jared Butler, PG, whatever. Go get me one of these young stars out here, man. Go get me somebody, man. For real. No, I get I get Maxey stays, but who to bring? And I would like LaMelo Ball. Go get him. Why would the Charlotte want to keep LaMelo Ball? Well, he ticket sales, obviously. But after Luka got traded, man, go hard, man. Try to go get LaMelo Ball. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Bring LaMelo Ball to Philly. He got the Philly mentality, in my opinion. He will be great in Philly. Him and Maxey will be great. Be great, bro. And then Maxey can play off ball. Why we had McCain. Jared McCain. Yeah, Jared McCain out for the season, but if I could go get the LaMelo Ball, I'm trading Jared McCain. Right now, I'm doing it. Right now. No hesitation. Like, I like Jared McCain. No hesitation from me, bro. Jared McCain got to go. For real. Yeah, the season is over. But we got to sit out Joel, and I don't think they're going to. Because they trying to see if they can make it to the play-in tournament. But what's the point? That's my point. As long as it's not the I would like that from Houston. Power forward from Houston. I'm trying to think who you're talking about. What about Jordan Poole? I think he can be really good in Philly. I like him, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Smith. Okay, Jabari Smith. Okay. I like Jabari. He all right. I just need somebody, or what's the bull? Cameron Johnson or somebody like, go get me a young up-and-coming star, bro, and put him next to Tyrese. Whatever it takes, bro. Honestly, my number one option, my dream case scenario, and I'm going to keep saying it, because y'all want, look, if it happens, y'all heard it first from your boy Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. LaMelo Ball is my number one option I want to go trade for in this offseason, bro. I'm going to be making videos about it too, bro. I hope it gets to Darren Murray. Yo, Darren Murray, if you still the GM, if you don't get fired after this season, go after LaMelo Ball, bro. Go after LaMelo Ball, bro. You know what I mean? Go after LaMelo Ball. Stop playing games. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like, you said Laurie Marketing. Yeah, I wanted Laurie Marketing. That's who we should have traded for. Forget Paul George, bro. We should have traded with the Jazz. The problem is what you're going to have to give up to get him. That's the thing. I don't know about, I don't know how you could get him, bro. I don't know. That would have been the perfect move. I wanted Laurie Marketing. He plays what? Power forward. He can play center. He got handle. He can shoot the three. He's good at defense. I like the ball. I would have took, man, if I could have got a Marketing, bro, I wouldn't be worrying about what's going on. Bro, replace, all right, like imagine this, y'all. This is just a dream, right? Because it ain't going to happen. Imagine us having Laurie Marketing right now instead of Paul George. We wouldn't even be having this conversation, bro. We wouldn't even have this conversation. We'd be in the top seed, a top 3 seed. You know what I mean? We would probably have to give up Maxey for LaMelo. No. Heck no, bro. It ain't happening. Nope. They can have Jared. Nope. They can have Jared McCain. They can have McCain, bro. Yeah, they can have the Rookie of the Year. They can have him. If he would have stayed healthy, I would have said, yo, I'm going to talk on this. I'm like, yo, if McCain would have been healthy, he would have been the Rookie of the Year. You know what I mean? And you could have that boy, Paul George. He's a good two-way player. You know what I'm saying? You could build around Paul George. You know what I'm saying? And you got Jared McCain. And I'll add a first-round pick in there. Go get me LaMelo Ball. So LaMelo Ball, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid. And then if we trade Joel Embiid, go get me anything. I don't know. Go get me a up-and-coming like Cam Johnson or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I'm looking at it. Hold on, I'm looking at. Yeah, everybody in the building, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I got like 20 people in the building. I got 7 likes that I'm seeing right now. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. Thank you. What else? I don't see him back because of and he caused a mess. Want to fire him, yeah. And Harris going to hire Bob Mount. I hope so. Is this sad? I remember watch the Flyers over the Sixers. Yeah, Flyers actually know who they are, right? And I'm about to start. I might start covering the Flyers to keep it real with you. I might start covering the Flyers. I got to learn the game. I'm about to watch a video and try to learn the sport of hockey. Then I'm gonna learn the players on the team and go from there. I don't really know too much about hockey. I did go to a hockey game. I went to the Phantoms game before, but I never like really knew about hockey. I think it's a fun sport. Like the only thing, like I just know the basic. I know you got to get the puck in the net. That's the whole point. Get the puck in the net. I don't understand the penalties. Like what's a penalty? What's an offsides? I don't really know the little details of the game. So I might start covering the Flyers because it's Philly everything on this channel besides football. Primarily, we're going to cover the Sixers and the Phillies. And I can't wait until the Phillies start playing. Oh, my gosh, I can't wait. Can't wait, bro. Philly 2. Okay. Philly 2. Thorough. Yeah. He says 2 thorough. Tony said, what? We 2 thorough for Poole. I don't think Poole got the mindset. I think he's a talented young player. I don't think Poole got the mindset. He said, we 2 thorough for... Yeah, you ain't lying. Travis Thomas. I want to get into baseball. I only bandwagon off the Phillies and the play. Yeah, I love the Phillies. Like, so I go further back than the 2008 year when we won the World Series. But my favorite player in baseball is Chase Utley. I love J. Rowe. I love Ryan Howard. I love Cole Hamels, Brett Myers, Jamie Moyer. Man, you know, Shane Victorino, Ruiz are my favorite baseman of all time. You know what I'm saying? Baseball, like a lot of people try to say baseball is boring. I don't think baseball is boring. I think, like, if you know the sport, every pitch is so fun. Like, every pitch, oh, God, the snow's falling. Like, every pitch is so important in baseball. From the first pitch to the third pitch to the fourth pitch, or however many pitches that pitcher has to throw to get that guy out, there's a pitch count that you got to start looking at because if you don't get to the 6th inning, it kind of sucks for your team because you got to start putting relief pitchers in. And, of course, the relief pitchers, sometimes they kind of suspect compared to your starting pitching and strategy because then you got to have the right relief pitcher to get out a certain batter or like a left-handed batter or a right-handed batter. And then it's like strategy like, oh, if you throw a curveball low, he doesn't hit really well if you throw curveballs or if you throw a sinker or a fastball, a four-seamer fastball or a changeup or whatever. It's a lot of strategy in baseball. I like baseball, man. I really do. I really mess with baseball. If I'm gonna give this phase lose. Oh, don't become a Yankees fan, man. In the house, Bird Nation. Oh my gosh, not dealing with this garbage tea. If Phillies lose, I'm going. He's going Yankees. Mike, I'll see you at the parade. Make sure you wear your Viking jersey. Heck no, I ain't wearing no dang old Viking jersey to the parade. I ain't going to the parade. Hey, why would I go to the parade? First and foremost, I'm not like y'all. We not champions like y'all. I don't deserve to go to y'all parade. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, it's Philly everything over here besides football. Y'all know the vibes over here. Like, I'm not going to y'all parade. Like, I don't deserve to. I'm not an Eagle fan. You know what I mean? If I was an Eagle fan, yeah, I'd be there. But I'm not an Eagle fan. And I ain't putting myself in a situation where I might have to defend myself. Nah, I'm not doing that. I know how people they act crazy when they drunk and all that. I'm not even trying to put myself in that situation, bro. But I commend what the Eagles did this season. This was a great season for the Eagles, man. Eagles played amazing. So, shout out to the Eagle fans. Y'all should get Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, I would have loved to. Tony, why didn't they do that? Why didn't they even try to get Bull? There's an accident down the street. Yeah. Yeah, why didn't they get Bull? I would have been a nice player coming off the bench. But our biggest concern, though, is not our bench. It's our starting lineup. Our biggest concern is Joel Embiid and Paul George. We got bigger concerns than the bench right now. Our bench actually is pretty good. When you think about having Yabusele come off the bench, What's his name? Grimes is a good bench player. What's the other bull? Jared Butler is a good bench player. Our bench ain't the problem anymore. It's our starting five. When you got a player of the caliber of, not the caliber because he's not that good anymore, PG giving you 14 points in 36 minutes. When you got Joel Embiid, he's still giving you 27 points, but he think he Kevin Durant going behind his back trying to cross people up. Like, it's a little, it don't make no sense, man. And then Tyrese Maxey struggled last game. So it's just like, man, we just taking L's all over the place, bro. We taking L's, bro, for real. We taking L's. Dak Prescott, Dak Prescott was delusional. Hold up, Dak Prescott have beaten the Eagles. Oh, yeah, Dak Prescott, he be talking. Yo, I wouldn't even worry about Bull. I wouldn't even worry about what he said. Yeah. Good luck next season. Y'all got a lot of free agents, though. The Eagles got to sign a lot of people. They got a couple of big names. Who's your biggest free agent? What up, Rylan? What's going on? What's your biggest free agent? Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you a Sixer fan or a Phillies fan, or if you just liking the vibes. We talking about the Sixers right now. We talking about KD being a top 10 player of all time. And we just talking about Philly everything right now. Anything that comes to mind, we going to talk about. I'm about to get off in a little bit, to be honest with you. But shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. Truly appreciate y'all watching and being tuned in. Kevin Garnett is one of my favorite. Yeah, Kevin Garnett is he not a top 10 player, but he probably top 15, top 20 maybe. But I love KG. What's up, Zach Brown? Zach Brown, and there's another Sweat too, right? Nah, Ty. Do not go be a Knicks fan. We not doing that, bro. Hey, listen, bro. We not going from the Sixers to New York, bro. We're not, look, and my bull, what's my bull? Shane Butler. We not going from Philly to New York Yankees. We're not doing that, bro. Phillies to the Yankees. We're not doing that, bro. Let's stand on business. Come on, y'all. Josh Sweat. Yeah, he a free agent. That guy's a monster. Y'all better keep Bull. Y'all better keep him. Stop playing games. Who the Sixers play tonight, y'all? I don't even know who the Sixers play tonight, y'all. Can somebody leave in the comments below and tell me who the Sixers play? I'm not sure if I'm going to do the play-by-play tonight, y'all. I might need a break from this dang on team doing the play-by-play. I ain't going to lie. I might need a break, bro. I was watching my play-by-play last night, and I was watching. I was rewatching the play-by-play that I did. I said, yo, I was laughing at myself. I said, yo, this is the funniest play-by-play, man. Oh, man. Mike, I'll go to the... No, you better not go to the Knicks. Don't do it. Hold on, Mike. I'll go to the Knicks if the Sixers make me. Okay. I don't want to know. Okay. Mekhi Becton. Okay, Mekhi Becton. Who the Sixers play tonight, y'all? Somebody leave in the comments below. Tell me who the Sixers play, man. Because I ain't going to lie, man. Sixers got to win a game. One of these dang on games. Sixers are off, I thought. Oh, the Sixers don't play tonight? I thought they played back-to-back, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, they play the Nets. That should be a dub. If we lose to the Nets, man. The Nets lost their MVP, Ben Simmons, man. The Nets lost their MVP, Ben Simmons, man. Yeah, at this point, we kind of want to lose. But watch they start winning, bro. Because they trying to be a play-in team. Imagine that. You paying 3 players $200 million. And we trying to be a play-in team, bro. Think about that. Shout out to Christopher Rule in the building. Imagine that, Sixer fans. You paying 3 players. $200 million. And we aren't even a play-in team right now. We're trying to be a play-in team. We trying to be a playing team. Ain't that some bull crap? That's some bull crap to me. I feel some type of way. Imagine saying the Pistons would be better than the Sixers. Yep, yup. What Tobias Harris say? Hey, what did Tobias Harris say about PG? What did he say about PG? He said, what he say? He said, what he say? He said, Podcast P over me. Podcast P. Podcast P over me. That's so bad. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. That's so embarrassing. And you know what's the funny thing about it, right? Is Tobias Harris actually outplayed Paul George in every way, bro. Like in every way. I'm like, yo, he was playing great defense. He was hitting the midi over him. Mike, I'm over Sixers. I see, you know the problem with me? I'm such a delusional Sixer fan. I can't be over the Sixers, bro. It sucks that I'm a delusional Sixer fan, but would I be lying if I said I want the season to be over right now in a lot of ways? Yes. But then I would love to see them in the play-in. I want the Sixers to prove me wrong. I want the Sixers to prove me wrong. It's a waste of time. Joel is horrible. He not. I don't want to say he's horrible, but he's not the best right now. Anybody that can get you 27 points and 12 rebounds ain't horrible. But when you really think about it, it's like, dang, like, you would want better though. I agree with that. Like, I want better. We're gonna get better one of these days, hopefully. Will it be this tonight? Will we get better tonight? I don't know about that. Sisters gotta blame Maury. That's why we have. Yeah, Maury messed up this team. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. You know what I mean? I'm about to get off, but as always, man, I want to say God bless, be safe, and I might be live tonight. I might be live tonight, y'all. I might be live tonight for the Nets game, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna keep it real. I just feel like we have to win. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens tonight. But shout out to y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on your way out. We cover the Sixers and the Phillies on this channel. Have a wonderful day. I'm out.